It's June 29th, 2007, and welcome to This Day in Alternate History. I'm Jason Adams.
And I'm Mur Lafferty. On this day in 2002, Vice President Dick Cheney temporarily assumed the role of President of the United States, while W got his colon checked out. These 2.5 hours would go down as the most corrupt and infarction-ridden presidency since Warren, G is for graft, Harding.
As his first act, Cheney modified House rules enough to allow him to buy Park Place from the bank with a 0% loan from himself. He immediately built 3 hotels there, having 2 heart attacks before building a matching 3 at Boardwalk.
Cheney then began work on the new Atlantic Wall, setting about the fortification of the east coast of the U.S. to keep out, and I quote, the pinkos. Cheney then had 3 more heart attacks before getting stalled in a debate with himself, when he realized that while the wall would keep out the immigrants and communists, it would keep in, and I quote again, the queries.
Cheney then abolished Congress, had a heart attack, and let the Supreme Court retire early, and appointed himself Supreme Dick Caesar Cheney before having 2 more heart attacks. Cheney briefly and mistakenly lobbied for free love, but he realized free meant no taxes and thusly no steep breaks for his friends. He then instituted a love tax of 45%, but raising the federal age of sexual consent to 65 negated the gains.
With more than 2 hours left to kill and no one to stop him, Cheney changed the calendar date on all U.S. walls to June 4th, 1944, when men were still men and his prostate still worked as designed. Cheney then sent 2 million troops to restorm the beaches at Normandy, had a heart attack, rounded up all the Japanese Americans into internment camps, had what he thought was a heart attack but turned out to be angina, and dropped 2 big uns on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And I quote, they weren't expecting that shit.
With a little more than an hour and 45 minutes left in his tenure, Cheney went hunting, where he had a heart attack, shot his best friend in the face, and had a heart-stopping 9 consecutive heart attacks on the walk back to the car. Recovering from those heart attacks, he had several consecutive, then several more recursive heart attacks, but somehow found the strength to attend a rally that criminalized his own daughter's behavior. Next, he sold the northern oil fields of Iraq to his cronies at Halliburton, had 3 heart attacks, and repealed all amendments of the Constitution except for the 21st, effectively ending free speech, civil rights, women's suffrage, and reinstituting prohibition.
In a bold but ultimately fruitless move, Führer Cheney passed landmark legislation making attacks on the heart an act of treason. But an ironically timed flurry of heart attacks kept him from signing it into law. A broken Cheney instead sent his heart attacks to Guantanamo, where they were tortured into remission. In his last act as president, Cheney attempted to pull the plug on W. Bush's miraculous survival only strengthened his position with the conservative right. Cheney gave up and abdicated to W, who redeclared himself the decider. You want me to say start or?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
Well, as we take some time to repair the mess that the Vice President made of the country, we're going to be taking a break for the next week from, I don't know what I'm saying, never mind.
Okay.
Well, considering that the Vice President made such a big mess of the country, it's going to take us at least a week to fix history back to a state where we can mess around with it again. So we're taking the next week off, but until then.
Thanks for watching This Day in Alternate History, and have a good Independence Day if you're in America. And if you're not, have an awesome 4th of July.
Was that dumb?
You want to do another one?
Is that a yes?
Yes.
See, that's the whole thing about video. It's like when you're recording just audio, you can just be like, blah, blah, blah. Now that was stupid. Stop. Let's start it. Just like not have to worry about.
So don't even imagine that there's a camera here. Just say you're going to be talking to one of your friends and what you would say to them. You don't even have to say, you could just be like, yo, fuck you, we're not going to be here next week, so Airwolf or something. Whatever you want.
Yeah, that's a lot better than what we said. Anytime.
Okay. We at This Week in Alternate History are going to take a short hiatus.
It's this day.
Say that. I don't know what to say. Now I'm to a point where I can't. I have to have it written down, or I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Maybe you should start.
Okay. You want to do it?
You give it a shot.
right.
Apparently, I'm not coming up with anything here.
All right. Thank you for watching This Day in Alternate History for the past 2 weeks. We've hoped you'd enjoy it. We've hoped you'd enjoy it. We've hoped you'd enjoy it.
We would have hoped that you'd enjoyed it.
Yes, in alternate history, this actually worked. Thank you for watching This Day in Alternate History. This is not our 15th take to do this. That's supposed to be just ad-libbing. The deal is that we're very glad you've been watching, and next week is a holiday in the United States, and we've decided to take it off.
Plus, we have to put the country back together after the vice president messed it all up.
And Japan.
And Japan. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, sorry. But thanks for watching. We hope you tune in on June 9th.
Yes.
July 9th. No, let's keep going.
Yes.
Keep going.
July
9th.
When history will be rewritten anew by her.
Yeah, I'm writing that
Myself.
one.
Yeah.
And him.
It's awesome.
Airwolf.
Airwolf, yeah.
Is that a cut?
Yes, please.
That was the best.
Okay.